Alright, hello guys. So now let's do your, as usual, your prediction for next week. So yeah, I'll be using three decks: Keeper, Amira, and Tarot mostly. This time we won't be using the past life deck. So let's start with Capricorn as usual. Okay, Capricorn, what's coming up into their life next week? What we can predict for Capricorn next week? Let me see what we can, at least something that we can predict for Capricorn. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay. What's coming up for you life next week? Ending of a concern. What's this talking about? Oh, for the one that has concern, something about your house, whether you are selling, renovating, or there's a delay about your move coming to my mind. So something about that concern, it won't be there next week. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but the concern is not there. That's what it tells me. I feel like next week your paperwork gonna be, especially for the one that house situation, dealing with paperwork, that paperwork gonna be settled. Work is doing great. The next message, work is doing great next week. And if there is a delay in your paperwork related to that work also, it's gonna be settled. Yeah, let me go back to that house. So something about your house that related either to legal things that has been dragging or been a burden into your mind. So I'm seeing next week that's gonna end the burden. Like I'm predicting that the outcome of it will be favorable towards you. Okay, what else? You're making money next week, being singles or thinking about being single for time being. What is this talking about? Especially for the one that dealing with the person that I feel like one time in the past you want them to be your person, but now you kind of like already accepting it's time for you to move on. So next week expect that person is kind of being less messaging you, less contacting you, and you're kind of like thinking what's happening, what's going on with this person. I think this come up, but I'm not sure if it's this your sign or other sign, so you'll be thinking about it. But a lot of you guys gonna be thinking about being single, making money for time being, privileged person. And for small portion of you, either one of your close friend or family members' birthday is coming up, you're thinking about buying a gift. I would say go for it. There's no harm doing it. For the one that has issue with a colleague, friend, or even like your neighbor, that situation gonna be improved next week, become better. Gonna become better for good. Yeah, gonna become better for good. And for some of you, you're gonna get the changes. But not the promotion. So I'm not sure what kind of situation. You're gonna upgrade your life, but no promotion yet. Feel like related to work or a self-employed kind of business thing. You're gonna get the changes. You're gonna get the improvement, the upgrade, but not the promotion yet, not the title. Not sure why this title keep coming up reverse for a lot of signs also. It's like the energy of delay for a lot of signs that waiting for a promotion. Not sure what's going on in the workplace. Alright, let's do your mirror. Mirror, what we can predict into Capricorn life next week? What we can predict into Capricorn life next week? Okay. Yeah, energy of you don't want to date. You don't want to date queen come in reverse. So remember in the Keeper, I'm predicting a lot of you guys gonna be deciding just to be single for time being. You feel also quite supported by your own self at this moment. You'll be connecting with a couple of you will have chance to connecting with a couple of people. They come up as a fair skinned young person. But yeah, a lot of them actually still keeping their option open, so you'll be connecting, but just keep in mind a lot of that option, some of you may even got two connection, new connection, they like having options. So yeah, just be mindful about that. But I'm seeing you also don't it's not being bothered by that, you just want to be single. What else? Woo. Okay. I give you a bit hint for some of you that actually going through this, like you just want to be single. Your next person is actually you meet when you're actually doing your own thing, you're doing your business, your work. When you solely focusing on that, you're gonna meet this new person. The communication is very good between you and this person. They want children, so that's indication of identification of that person. But the best way for you to meet this new person when you're actually busy doing your own thing, doing your business, your career. Also, for small portion of you, this new person actually doesn't make a lot of money, or they just experience some sort of loss in financial. So for the one that actually a bit money-minded, I'm not sure that's why that's important, but yeah, that's what's coming up. So your new love is not by you going out forcing, try to meet people. Actually, they will come naturally when you're actually doing your own thing, your work. Like you're too focused. The energy is when you're too focused doing your work or your career. Okay, let's do your table. Damn, it's become quite long. Usually it's like 5 minutes per sign, but okay, never mind. Let's just continue. Take what we can predict to Capricorn life next week. We need to pick it up a bit fast. I don't want it to be too long. What? There's a person wanting a second chance with you, Judgment. They will offer you the love, Nine of Cups, but this person is not the type that, how do you say, lovey-dovey type. They're quite cold, quite detached, a bit toxic also. So yeah, any other identification of this person? Impatient. They may even like got issue with their emotion, because this come up. So for you guys that been following my channel, Temperance reverse usually indicating a person that is kind of bipolar, two-faced, and it attached with the devil. So somewhat toxic. So expect that person wanting a second chance or redo with you. And this time they even say like they will do you good, all this thing. But I feel like they still has their toxic traits. So I feel like just leave it alone. That thing, this thing in the past. Your new person is not this past person. The new one is when you do your own work. What is this? You're gonna get a big opportunity. For the work, some of you, I'm not sure when is the timeline. Can be next week, can be after next week. The moment when you you release this indecisive, I'm not sure what kind of indecisive that you had. You're gonna have a new opportunity, but I'm seeing you're still thinking you're gonna have this Ace of Pentacles upright, but I'm seeing you doing this. So this clearly picking up, well, a lot of you guys Capricorn, you are kind of indecisive when pursuing new career, new opportunities. You're gonna have one. It's a big one, it's not the small one. It's not the most long-term one, okay, scratch that. It's not the one that can give you emotional satisfaction, but can give you money satisfaction. So this combination, the cup reverse, but the money upright. So yeah, if next week you got opportunity, a big one, the biggest identification is you don't like this kind of work or this kind of opportunity, but it can give you a lot of money. So I'm seeing you thinking about it. I mean, you already know the outcome, Ten of Pentacles, so really up to you guys what you want to do with that opportunity. Last message. Yeah, a lot of you guys gonna stay single next week. You got some sort of clarity You don't want to be confused with people. And if any people that try to introduce a confusion into your life, you're gonna cut them off. Okay, let's move on. Let's do Aquarius now. Wow, I need to 10 minutes. I need to cut it to like 7 minutes. So I'm gonna do it a bit faster. Aquarius, what's coming up into Aquarius life next week? What we can predict for their life? Alright, let's do this. Let me limit to 3 messages per deck. For the one that doesn't get the promotion, what's this? Got 2 messages. Okay, for the one that doesn't get promotion, you're gonna start thinking whether this place is you want to continue working at this place or not. So there is an energy of you wanting to move on. What is this? And for the one that in committed relationship, expect next person, your person gonna pop up the question, or you guys moving to the next stage, whether it's just moving in together, or maybe it's just like engagement or something, basically next step on what you're currently in. For the one that dealing with this false person, what happened with this guy? Huh? That's weird. For the one that dealing with this false person that you already know they have a liar, some of you they have a cheater. Next week I'm seeing, okay. So next week I'm feeling like the connection between you two actually become even worse. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but it tells me that the connection between you two gonna become more, the distance like become more. Yeah, the distance become more, less messaging, less talking, like the energy of pulling themselves away. And for the one that actually wanting to do that, you're gonna be successful on releasing yourself from them. Be careful with your spending. There's an incidental spending next week. Some of you may be buying clothes, new clothes that's quite pricey. Yeah, you need to save. If you indulge yourself into kind of buying things that are quite expensive, looks what's the outcome. This is indicating that your financial situation cannot be improved. So for a lot of you guys that indulge into kind of like what do you call it? Impulse buying, you need to cut that out from your life, because I feel like a lot of you need to save money. That's what the keeper is hinting. Let's move on to a mirror. But the energy next week, I feel a lot of you are going to be tempted to do some sort of impulse shopping. Or I'm not sure. Basically, there will be some sort of like incidental expenditure next week. Okay, mirror for next week. What we can predict. Haha. What the hell? This mirror kinda giving me a weird. Dealing the either you feel like in the past this person is your person, past love. Big identification is they don't want children, or they express like they don't want children suddenly. They're somewhat a bit focused. They're not the type that carefree. It's hinting that if you guys dealing with this person, again, the communication next week gonna become much less. And it tells me that this is part of your life to go through this with them. It's come up with the karma. So I feel like something, not sure why I feel like I just gonna say it's like a soul debt that you need to pay from previous life. Something about that. Yeah, so I feel like it's just something that you need to go through. It's not something that's supposed to be long lasting. You also will be making friends next week, so be careful. Don't try to romanticize the thing. Not sure why I'm getting this, because this person, they come up as a fair skin and ice queen. So basically they're very cold, detached. It can be a divorcee, but they just want a friendship. So just be mindful about that. They don't want anything more than friendship. What is this? Your soulmate is not the one that actually has option. Not sure why this come up. And it will be a long-term one. Also, they don't like to gossip. So I feel like your soulmate is the type that, what do you call that? Straight shooter? Straight shooter? Yeah, that kind of type. So if you've been dealing with someone that like to gossip around, waste time with gossiping, and also have a option, that's not your person. Let's do your table. Not sure who need to listen to that message, but maybe I just give kind of like the small message. Table, what's we can predict for Aquarius life next week? You'll be working hard next week, even like workaholic, spend more time. But I'm seeing you very patient doing your work, so I'm predicting there's people that are gonna annoy you in the work. But I'm seeing your energy is quite good. Also, a lot of you gonna feel a lot of resistance next week in the work aspect. So that's the energy why you need to put more time and energy. Workaholic vibe next week. A lot of resistance, and for the one that waiting for some sort of forward movement in their work, need to be a bit more patient. The time is not next week. You stress about what? You stress about missed opportunity. You want the truth about. Yeah, I feel like there is a person that you feel like this is just a missed opportunity, or they reject you. You kind of want to know the truth about where you stand with this person, but I'm seeing you're gonna be giving up. And you're slowly but surely healing up from that heartbreak situation. Okay, last message. A lot of progress in. Not sure. A lot of progress in the work, but it still tells me that there is a resistance, or the time is not right. So yes, you are putting a lot of energy into work next week. A lot of progress I'm seeing, but there should be much more progress in the future. So just keep doing it. Because you have a lot of progress when the time is not right. That means when the time is right, there will be a lot of more. Oh, that's a good message. I like that. Okay, let's move on. Pisces. Pisces. What we can predict for Pisces life next week. Let's see what we can predict for your life next week. Sudden wealth. If your country can play lottery, do that, because that come into my mind immediately. Sudden wealth. I like that. Ooh, yeah, really. If there is a way for you to win money or involved in some sort of grand prize, go for it. Next week is very good energy. What is this? This part I don't like. I don't get it. You're expecting a message, but you're not receiving a message next week. So it's just the context of it is just that for the one that dealing with someone that's quite young, you're expecting to receive a message from them, especially a concern, but there is no message next week. So I'm not sure who need to hear that. It's kind of weird. What's this? Ending of a concern. For the one that has issue something with your child, you have concern, not sure what kind of concern, can be their study, can be their health. It tells me that next week that concern also will be gone. Okay, last message, then we move on. Delay on your travel. Also, you're not concerned because of that delay. A lot of energy of you're not concerning, of not thinking. And some of you next week, you're not thinking about your work, you just do your work, even though you feel like a lot of energy being put into this work, but you don't get paid fairly. So a lot of energy of you just want to do your own thing by not stressing about it next week. A bit carefree. And yeah, for you guys that actually your country got lottery, or you can play some sort of that kind of game, do try, not too crazy, but I'm seeing you can make money, you can win money. So yeah, let's move on to your mirror. Mirror. What we can predict into Pisces life next week, mirror. what we can predict into Devil Wife next week. Free, just want to be free. You'll be cutting people that drag you down, you'll be cutting them. Or this predicting there's people gonna come into your life that try to drag you down, you'll be cutting them. You want to be free from this kind of idiot. There can be a dark male or dark skinned person. They also don't want family, so that's kind of like identification of this. You'll be cutting them next week. What else? Yeah, you'll be cutting a lot of friends, people that put you into as an option. You'll be cutting them. You kind of like understand that they're not kind of like two friends or two people. They don't have two intention towards you. You keep telling me that you're gonna be cutting them. So next week is like summer cleaning for you, the emotional side. You just want to be free from all these idiots. Your looks also become improving. If you're dieting, that diet gonna be successful. You have skin. Some of you also will be tanning. It's a summertime. Not sure why. Probably go to beach and do natural tanning. You also will be. You will have a chance to deal with someone long distance. That is a short term. And that's also part of your life to go through this, because it's attached with the karma. Yeah, they don't want children. So some of you that dealing, either you're already dealing with this long distance, that's just gonna be short term. It tells me that it's part of your life to deal with this person. It's come up with the karma. So something that you need to go to or you need to pay as in the spiritual level, not money level. Okay. Let's go with Pisces stable portion. What's coming up into Pisces life next week? You're gonna meet a friend that is not toxic. Also, by you pruning the list of your friend, right, you will have a chance to talk or meet with someone new. It still come up as, I feel like, a friendship at this moment. They're not toxic, that's a new improvement, right? Yeah, no love offer yet. So I feel like the context of it is friendship. That's why I keep feeling that initially. They can be a Leo, so I feel like that person is very good. Yeah, you can connect with them. They're not toxic. What is this? Okay, some of you want the truth about the commitment with specific person. Who is this person? They one-sided. There are a lot of resistance or obstacle between you two. At one point, you're kind of thinking whether you should go for this connection or this commitment or not. Okay, I'm just gonna read it, so I'm not sure what is actually talking. But a lot of you guys, some of you guys Pisces, that dealing with this person that I'm mentioning, connection one-sided, a lot of obstacle or resistance. And I saw seeing that in the past, some of you kind of like thinking whether should you jump into this relationship or not. You want the truth, either you want the truth where you stand with this person, or how you want to progress to the next level. But it tells me that there is something that you don't see. I'm saying that a lot of you guys actually, your emotion towards them is kind of fizzling out. That's something that you kind of don't see, or either you don't see or you're denying it. That's what it tells me. Getting over a heartbreak. A lot of you guys that getting over a heartbreak, you're going to be focusing on your finance, your pentacle. There will be an increase. Not the biggest amount. Your pentacle is kind of okay, I guess, but not the long lasting one. Especially for the one that has some sort of losses in the past, like big losses, you finally get over that losses also is talking about. Yeah, slowly you're gonna get some sort of like improvement in your finance, into your investment. Slowly, not immediate. Yeah, slowly. Three of Pentacles, then Four of Pentacles. That's indicating step by step increase. So if you had some sort of losses, especially big losses in your investment or in your finance, I feel I need to tell you guys, no need to worry. Slowly but surely you're gonna get back there, but you cannot expect immediate. This will be gradual. Come into my mind around February or March, you may make back all the losses. Okay, let's move on. Alright, Aries. What we can predict into Aries life next week? Ooh. Be careful if you're dealing with someone you already know they're a liar or they're a scammer. You already know about them. If you still deals with them, this is the outcome. This is quite substantial amount of money losses. So yeah, some of you guys that it can be investment, right? You deal with this person, so be careful. If you continue dealing with them, this is the outcome. So I feel like I need to tell you guys the message. Ooh, I don't like that. What's this one? I got two messages. It keep repeating. If you deal with this person, it's basically for me this is quite similar. The first person, the thief, is quite similar. Yeah, if you continue dealing with them, you're gonna have some sort of money loss. Now the funny thing is, I'm seeing you guys kind of know that they're kind of like cheater, scammer, liar. This is talking about context of money. Not a relationship first. I'm talking about it from context of money. I feel like you guys need to cut your losses, move on, or else you're gonna have more losses by dealing with this person. Okay, next message. For the one that actually know that this person lies a lot in the past, I'm seeing that I'm not sure why you want to commit with them, but the outcome is this. So if you really want this person, I feel like, yeah, go ahead. It can be a long term. Lovers is a long term. But for me, if your person lies, then why do I want a relationship with that person? But you do you. I'm here just to read the story. Wow, very tough for you guys. I'm seeing you're gonna experience some sort of losses, but I'm not sure why you're not thinking about it. So I'm not sure. Either you have a lot of money, this picking up on Aries that has a lot of money, then losses is fine. But I'm seeing you're not thinking about it. So yeah, escape wanting to repeat this message. So definitely there is Aries need to hear this. That's why I'm gonna keep repeating this. For the one that dealing with someone, you know they're a scammer, they're a liar. You already know they won't change. They will scam your money. You're gonna experience some sort of losses. So be careful. Let's move on to a mirror. Keep giving the same message. Mirror. What we can predict for Aries next week. What we can predict for Aries next week. What we can predict for Aries next week. There will be a person gonna chase you, dark skin, workaholic. Either workaholic or be careful. Either they're workaholic or they're actually working and studying. That's coming to my mind. This person gonna chase you, dark skin, but this kept coming back also for a couple of signs already. They like to have their option open or they don't want to commit. So yeah. So be aware of that kind of energy next week. If a person chases you, especially they are dark skin, for some of you may not be even a dark skin, can be a fair skin, right? Yeah, just be careful with their intention. Some of you will be wait. Some of you guys that involved with the long distance or a connection that because someone suddenly moved, either you or your person that become a long distance, I'm saying you're gonna be releasing yourself from that connection, and it's kind of like meant to be for you to release yourself. I'm not sure what's gonna play off in the future. Okay, one last message. Money. Not sure why I'm seeing this. For the one Aries that working in the music industry or fashion, there's a chance for you to meet the person next week where you can collaborate and make money. That's very specific, suddenly come into my mind. Even the mirror doesn't give me that message. Suddenly that's come into my mind. So yeah, for the one that doing fashion or music, yeah, just be aware that next week there's a person that can help you make money. So yeah, so keep your eyes peeled. Okay, for Aries, right, what they can predict next week, what we can predict next week for them, for sign of Aries. A disconnect. What's this? There will be a disconnect. For the one that dealing with someone, I'm seeing the messaging still going on between you two, but you feel like you're already disconnected from this person. And next week you're gonna be still thinking whether you can you heal this or not. What's the advice? Focus on your work. That's the advice. Actually, by you focusing yourself into your work, your confidence become better. So I'm not sure whether this connection actually damaged your confidence. Focus on your work. That's your advice if this is your story. Secret gonna come out. Secret gonna come out that gonna make you unhappy and reconsider the whole situation. What's the secret? Yeah, you're gonna get some sort of clarity about money situation. It can be that the first message on the keeper. Next week you're gonna get some sort of clarity about your money, or a secret gonna come out about that money situation. You're gonna be unhappy and you're gonna reconsider the whole situation. Damn. Okay, last message. Kind of like giving. You do make money, but I'm seeing lack of progress into your work or finance next week. Very apparent of lack of progress. These two come reverse. So don't be disappointed if your work or your money kind of being stagnant next week. I feel like it's a normal ebb and flow. So yeah, be careful for the one that dealing with this kind of person. If they handles your money, the scammer, the liar. Yeah, be careful. Okay, let's put 34. Okay, Taurus. What can we predict for Taurus life next week? What we can predict for Taurus life next week? Overcoming your financial situation. Ooh, great fortune. Great fortune. Poverty reverse, great fortune. So next week a lot of you guys will have a chance to overcome your financial situation. Not sure how you're gonna get this money. Some of you will have a chance to make extra money from your child. Not sure how. So you will have a chance to make money from your child, maybe like doing contests. Yeah. And if you feel like you stress out that if you, I don't know why I feel like Some of you feel like putting your child into a contest that's gonna impact their mental state. I'm seeing it's not. You can do that. You can make money. I'm not sure what kind of contest or what kind of situation you can make money from your child. For the one that's expecting a move, kinda you consider either this move related to job offer, or you just purely planning for a move, right? That's gonna be successful. But I'm seeing you're moving by end of the year, not soon. It's gonna be successful move. So if you worry, if you have some sort of worry, I'm saying that it's gonna be successful. Also, you're gonna, for the one that is not being chosen, right, you're gonna just go single. Chosen in the term of emotional, like your person keep delaying to choose you, or you don't know where you stand with this person. I'm saying you're gonna just break free from that situation and be single next week. A lot of single energy for a couple of signs already next week. Okay, for Taurus, what we can predict next week, Meva. A lot of, I think it's good being single, because a lot of like people wanting to have open relationship, not sure why. See, for the one that dealing with someone young, they like to gossip, their communication sucks, be careful. This keep coming back. Triangle, open relationship, I think almost all signs got it. Ugh. You also will have a chance to meet someone young, brunette, very focused, very intense. It's part of your destiny to meet with this person. But why? What's the purpose of this meeting? It's a new person, not anyone from your past. They have a true person, so you will get to know their genuinity. This person doesn't like to hang out unnecessarily, like go to pub clubbing. So that's another thing. It doesn't give me why, but it's part of your destiny to meet this person. Okay, what's next message? They want family, but they don't want children. What the fuck? Yeah, I think it's part of your destiny to be in union with this person. But the funny thing is this. They want family, so but I feel like they want family, but they don't want children. So they just want like both of you as a part of family. So yeah, just be aware about that. And for the one that dealing with this person that like to gossip, their communication sucks, they contact you only when they want attention, that's indicating that they have other person. So be careful about love triangle situation. Okay, let's go to your tarot portion. Tarot, what we can predict for Taurus life next week? What we can predict for you guys? Okay, what we can predict? You turn your back, you close your emotion, you don't want anyone from a past. So basically, you just want new. Wow. Let me show it to you guys. It's very strong energy. You don't want anything from the past. You just want to entertain new. So that also can predict that someone wanting to come back, crawling back into your life. But I'm saying you're already fed up. You don't want anyone from the past. Yep, singles. Also, what you don't see is you just want to be single. So a lot of you guys actually in denial mode. That's actually talking about you guys being in the denial mode. You're stressed about wanting to be in relationship, but you actually just want to be single. So maybe it's time to see what you actually want. If you just want to be singles, then enjoy your life as being singles, right? Your message is all spiritual. You already decided to drop someone, and some of you even pull back, but you still have some sort of bitter feeling with this person. What's the advice? Forgive. Your advice is this. That's indicating either you need to forgive them or make things right towards them. If things is not right before, you need to make things right, or you simply just talking about just forgive them, being balanced. Only when by you doing that, your life will have more smooth progress. So I feel like a lot of you guys still being held back by this energy, this bitterness or saltiness with this particular someone that you are now currently pulling back. Your message is very general and very spiritual. Okay, move on. Gemini, let's put 41. Ooh, 41 minutes already. Okay, so Gemini, what we can predict for your life next week? For the sign of Gemini, what we can predict next week? There will be incidental expenditure, especially related to some sort of paperwork or legal paperwork. What is this? That's an odd message. The one that dealing with this mature person. Wait, let me clarify. I gotta get that. Oh, okay. For the one that dealing with this mature person, especially if you're dealing with mature, it can be you're the mature one, or you're dealing with someone that is mature, where in the past that situation kind of being one-sided. It's gonna become back in balance soon in about 1 month. Not sure what it's talking about. What kind of situation is one-sided? I'm not really sure. Can be a friendship, can be a partner, like what do you call it? Joint partnership, where you put a lot of work and they just chill, sit back kind of thing. So that situation gonna be rectified soon, gonna become more balanced. Also, I asked what's going to end is the poverty. So a lot of you guys by that situation gonna start making more money. And generally for a lot of you guys Gemini, if you're kind of living on the fixed kind of like every month you got money, then you pay your bills, you don't have extra money, that's gonna change soon in about 1 or 2 months. You're gonna cancel your trip. The cancellation is if you plan, for the one that plan to go with someone, they come up as the main female, can be whatever gender, right? But basically at one point they're kind of like important in part of your life. You're gonna cancel the trip, you're just gonna go solo. Not sure why. You feel like this person kind of being immature, so anyway kind of like What the hell? Some of you, remember this keep coming back into your reading, this false person. They come up as false person attached to a wealthy card, the wealthy man reverse. So I feel like at some point they boast about their wealthiness. Is that even a word? So I'm seeing that. But the funny thing is this. So that means some of you Gemini want to be in like long-term relationship with this person, even though you know that they are kind of like lie about their wealthiness. So you know from this is they're not that wealthy. So for the one that want this person because they are wealthy, I hope you're not that kind of Gemini, but yeah. But yeah, this is come up, so I feel like some of you need to hear this. They're not as wealthy as what they portray. You want a relationship, it's really up to you. That's your own emotion. So I'm not sure why I need to know that. Yeah, a lot of you want to be committed with this person. Yeah, the funny thing is, by you by you wanting a relationship, or if you gonna be in a relationship with them, this is the outcome. This talking about if you combine, that means your money gonna have an improvement slowly but surely. That's a very odd message. Anyway, it keeps telling me that some of you Gemini actually want to be in a relationship with this person that you know kind of like fake liar about, especially about their money situation. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Let's do your mirror. A mirror. What's coming up next week into Gemini life? What we can predict. What is the bird sound? You finally free. Yeah. For the one that is not free yet from whatever connection is this, next week is very strong energy. A lot of you guys are gonna be free from that person. You're gonna meet someone new love. So this only happen when you free, totally free from that past person. Ooh, they want family. This new person got one family. There will be an obstacle. What kind of obstacle? There will be some sort of obstacle for you to come together, but ultimately the outcome is union. So yeah. What kind of person is this new love? Oh, part of it, destiny also. Part of it, destiny to meet this person. So I feel like you don't need to force yourself, like purposely go out. You're gonna meet them. I'm not sure where. Some of you for work, some of you maybe just when you do your grocery shopping. Some of you maybe can when you go out. So yeah, but yeah, you will meet them. Very genuine person. Nothing from a past, so don't even think about someone from a past. See, the moment I say that, this come up reverse. But what kind of person can give you identification? A bit detached, make money, a bit detached. Some of you guys, this guy is an entrepreneur. This person is an entrepreneur. I got female and male subscribers. So this person is an entrepreneur. A bit use logic. A bit use logic than emotion. Can be from work. Work is highlighting there. Yeah. It doesn't come with the whatever skin is there. So I feel like it's varied for each one of you guys. That's why it's never come. The skin or the hair or whatnot. The cup never come. It identifying their work. It can be somewhat very quite high position, use logic, more logic than emotion, can be a boss or entrepreneur. So yeah, a lot of you guys gonna be meeting new love. I like that. So what we can predict into Gemini life next week? Tarot, let's do tarot portion, then we can close this part. You guys got longer reading because I know I got more Gemini subscriber at this point, not sure why. Yeah, a lot of energy of you finally break free. It's like the universe setting things become more balanced for you. And for some of you that kind of refuse to see the things for what it is in the past, next week you're gonna start seeing things for what it is. Working, making money, but some of you feel disconnected from your work. Some of you even thinking of moving. Not just move for different kind of work, but some of you actually want to move to different country, different city to find new job. Money is progressing. You're gonna make a bit extra money. 3 of Pentacle, but it's slowly but surely is progressing. 3 of Pentacle to 4 of Pentacle actually indicating a progress. Also be careful with this fire sign that come into your life in and out. They bring drama here and there. So I feel like just, what's their intention actually? What's their true intention? Just to bring stress into your life? They held back a lot. They just want to bring stress into your life, so I feel like just ignore them. They held back a lot. Kind of weird though, right? What's the point doing that? Okay, let's go to Cancer now. Okay, Cancer, what's coming up into your life next week? What we can predict into Cancer life next week? Okay, again with this. Are you gonna stay single from this person that you know they're a liar? You're gonna decide to just do your own thing. Some of you even kind of like start to distance yourself from this liar. Yeah, that's the correct way to do it. You're gonna make money. You're gonna make more money. Why you stress about this person that you're gonna distance anyway? Okay, next message, you're gonna make more money next week. Quite decent amount. Not sure how you're gonna get it, but keep doing whatever you're doing. Okay, next message, a bit off the wall. Some of you guys that dealing with this liar person, right? You already know they're a liar. Next week they're gonna try to tell about their work. And try to share about their work that gonna stress you out. I'm not sure why it's gonna stress you out. Like they're gonna tell that they have concern around their work. They feel imprisoned, like they cannot do their own thing. So I feel like, yeah, you can listen, but you don't need to be stressed about it, right? Anyway, you know this person is liar anyway, so a lot of that message is probably not true. I feel like they just want to see your reaction. Also, now not the time. Okay, this kind of, a lot of you guys probably don't want to listen to this message because a lot of you guys want a relationship. Not the time yet. This is the time for you. Money. This is the energy for you, money. That's what universe actually giving it towards you. Time for you to make money, to do your business. Some of you guys that thinking about going into your business, this is the time. I know, like for the one that wanting to want for a relationship, maybe check your other position, or you just wait for Ameva. Usually Ameva got quite decent, not always. Oops. Okay, what's coming up into Cancer life next week? Let's see. This young male next week, they're gonna give you a lot of gifts. They don't want family. So what's the context of this? Young male, somewhat rich. Not sure why I'm getting that. But they're rich not because they own work, probably from their fathers. Yeah, they want to date you. But you kind of focus on your work, career. You kind of focus on your career anyway. They want to date you, they're gonna give you, they're gonna sway you with the gifts. Will it be long term? I feel like you're the one that don't want. Yeah, I feel like you're the one that doesn't want to be attached to them because you want freedom. Also, you're kind of cold toward them, so I'm not sure why. Yeah, a lot of energy that you actually just want to focus on your work. Yeah, but there is a person, I'm not sure whether they're good or not because it doesn't give me anything bad at this moment. A young person, somewhat rich, they don't want family, they will give you. That's, I feel like probably that's also their love language. Okay, what's next message? What is this? What's the context of this? Some of you Cancer that actually, there's the energy of you actually want to move from your current place or your current area because you feel like there is a lot of like shitty memories. That's what it tells me. But I'm not sure whether it doesn't advise you to move or not to move. That's all. Yeah, a very strong energy. You just want to do your work. You don't want to even date. Some of you even like cancel your travel plan. So yeah, I feel like that's the correct way also because a lot of money energy for you. So use that into your advantage. Okay, Cancer. Well, Tarot, what we can predict into Cancer life next week? This is the first time, right? Cancer usually all about emotion, but this time money, work. I'm predicting a King of Pentacles will come up, or the Queen of Pentacles will come up for you guys. Why your card doesn't want to be shuffled? Yeah, a lot of energy you want. Yeah, a lot of you guys want to move due to a shitty relationship, shitty memories about relationship. The energy of want to move, like change city, change country. Your intuition also become much hype next week. You also become more silent next week, more assertive in doing your work, or also when talking with people. If it's not even work, like colleague is work. Yeah, the energy of you don't want to be stressed with the relationship at the time being. Oh yeah, okay, I like that. Okay, I got a very weird message for Cancer that you're gonna get a new opportunity, whether it's your current work or a new job. And for the one that doing business, simply new project, new customers. But I'm seeing you kind of stressed because it's kind of like you feel like you need to put a lot of work and the pay is not equal, or if the pay is not fair. What's your advice? Take it. Yeah, initially the money is not that good, but eventually it's gonna become good because it's I feel like for your career or for your portfolio it's very good because the advice is this. So I feel like take it, even though like you feel the money is not equal, take it. It's all about money. See, the King of Pentacles even come up, but in reverse, that means it's a workaholic. Yeah, a lot of energy about work and Pentacle. Like don't want to care about relationships. Some of you just want to be free from emotional things, so you're gonna be stuck closing off. So yeah, I keep repeating the same message. But if you don't remember anything from this reading, next week there is a chance, probably next week or the week after, new opportunities work-wise. For the one that's self-employed, is like project, new customers. Take it. Even you feel like the money is not good enough, take it. That's gonna be good for you in the future. Okay, Leo. Okay, Leo. What we can predict for Leo life next week? Leo. This is your month, right? Because you got this, and immediately come to my mind is happy birthday. People from your work gonna celebrate your birthday. So I'm not sure whether you're aware of this or not. Or it can be simply that colleague that you actually quite nice, you got good relationship, they're gonna plan some party for you. What is this talking about? For the Leo that actually thinking of buying something that's expensive to improve your lifestyle, it can be related for your child. I'm seeing that you better not go for it. For whatever you're gonna spend is quite substantial amount. You better save that money because you're gonna need that money in the future. I'm feeling like there will be an opportunity in the future where you can invest your money. So by you saving that money, I'm predicting that when the opportunity comes, you have enough money to invest. It tells me that something that's quite expensive, better postpone it. Save your money. It can be related with your child need. I'm not sure, but it's something about that, predicting that. The outcome is good. By you saving, actually, you overcome your financial situation. So really take it how you want to take it. Some of you maybe it's a lesson for your child and kind of need it, but just then go for it. For the one that dealing with someone that you already know they have a liar, cheater, this person gonna go for a travel that kind of stress you out. Not sure why. You already know they're a liar. You're gonna stress about that. Or for some of you, even you go travel with them, you're gonna stress throughout the travel. So why go for it? The travel is supposed to be to relax your mind, not to stress you out. Woo. Woo. Your boss gonna be taking a payout. Not sure why you need to know that. You need to know that. Oh, your boss gonna be retiring, taking a payout, or they're gonna be retrenched, but your boss gonna take the money, right? Basically, the working relationship gonna be over. But if you're waiting or you're thinking that they're gonna promote you, the answer is no. I think they're not gonna promote anyone they're gonna hire externally. I'm not sure why you need to know that. Basically, there is Leo that waiting for a promotion. You already known that you're thinking that they may promote you, but I'm seeing it's no. Okay, let's go to your mirror now. Mirror, what we can predict for Leo life next week? What's coming up into their life next week? You don't want anything that put you into option. Yeah, anyone that put you into option is not supposed to be part of your life or long-term one. For the one that dealing with long distance connection next week, the communication between you two struggles. What's with the work? Some of you guys may be thinking of rekindling a past love, especially if that past love is in your workplace. I'm seeing the outcome is union reverse. So I feel like don't go for it, especially if it's the same workplace. I mean, why do that, right? Usually don't shit where you eat. Your cards all reverse for me, but oh my god. Not sure why. Yeah, you're gonna postpone the travel. Or you're gonna cancel the trip. I feel that's related with that fake person. Either that person just gonna go by themselves, that's gonna stress you out. I'm not sure what it's talking about. I'm not gonna even pretend I know. It's kind of weird. Okay, let's go your table portion. Okay, Leo, what we can predict into Leo life next week, tarot wise, what we can predict. Your mirror last message is kind of wonky. Not sure what it's talking about, but let's go with your tarot now. Working, 8 of Pentacles, working nicely. Lack of success, lack of promotion, lack of going to the next step. We already know that from Keeper portion. Some of you will be thinking of moving on. Some of you will be applying new job. You're gonna get the new job. Ace of Wands. Moving on. Some of you even you got the new opportunity outside your cities or your country, because 6 of Swords can indicating a long distance move. A lot of progress in the new move, in the new place. So go for it. I feel like this current one is too stagnant for you. Something you don't see that you give up. Give up on what? Oh. Okay. Yeah, it tells me that you already give up on giving anyone a second chance. Kind of like the energy you're waiting for them to come back, but they never come back. But it's not gonna be long term anyway. So why you wait? It's time for you to move on. It's not gonna be long term anyway. Okay, last message. A lot of energy of you are turning your back, you are letting them go, you are closed off emotionally. Well, I got a lot of upset, up and down emotion. Yeah, a lot of you guys that dealing in the past, you think this connection is somewhat, you think can be a long term, and you kind of like waiting for them to come back or to make things right. I'm seeing you are going to turn your back from them, to release them. So a lot of that and kind of energy. But I feel like the most important thing is about your work. So for the one that waiting for a promotion, I'm predicting that's not gonna happen, and you're better off looking elsewhere, because that can be somewhat good for you, a step up for you. Okay, Virgo, what we can predict to Virgo life next week? Sign of Virgo, what we can predict next week for you. Okay, let's see. Lack of concern about health. Huh? Damn, what is this? Clarify for me. Okay, there is this mature person. I'm not sure what's the context of this mature person. They will have some sort of health issue next week, but I'm saying you're not concerned about that. It's kind of like maybe a minor health condition. I'm saying you're not concerned about it. Also next week you'll be going out dating. Can be dating or just simply going out. That's the context of it. So the energy is there for you next week wanting to go out. You're gonna receive a message. Ooh. What is this? Oh, for the one that being scammed, you're gonna receive a message. You're gonna get back your money. It's quite big amount of money. It's not the small scam. So for the one that waiting for that, yes, you're gonna get that money back. 2 message. You're gonna receive a message. Can be legal message. You're gonna return your money. You're kind of thinking, right, because you feel like there is a lack of success into your work, so you kind of like start to think, some of you even stress about your work next week, then you're not stressed about it. So it's kind of like you're gonna be a bit moody about your work next week. Can give me advice? I just pull a table for you. Can give me advice for Virgo, for the one that going through moodiness in the work? Don't be impatient. Don't be impatient, because whatever you're waiting, whether it's a contract or whatnot, you're gonna get it. This come up upright. Your advice is temperance reverse, talking about impatience, so don't be impatient. It takes time for things to progress for you. Okay, one last message. I like that message. A disconnect, a breakup from a mature person. For the one that dealing with someone quite mature, you're gonna decide to break off with them or taking a time off from them because you want to focus on your work. A lot of energy about work. Some of you may have Cancer in your chart. You may want to check that. Very similar vibe with Cancer. Okay, Mira, what we can predict into Virgo life next week? What we can predict into Virgo life next week? Yeah, overwork, focusing too much on career, no commitment yet. Okay, first is next week you'll be focusing your energy into your work. There won't be a commitment for the one that dealing with this past person, past love. They're not your twin flame, not sure why. It's not a twin flame thing. So if you're somewhat thinking that they're your twin flame, they're not. There won't be a union within you two, period, I feel. Not just for next week, period. So I'm not sure this picking up on Virgo that try to romanticize the thing. That person keep their option open. Yeah, see, the moment I said keep their option open, I pull this. So if you're dealing with this past person, I think it's time for you to move on. What else next week? Also next week, communication with that person kind of struggles also. You'll be going out next week. Some of you going out for dating, some of you just go out with your friend. Yeah, see, the moment I say dating. Young person. Yeah, young person. A bit olive skin kind of thing, kind of a vibe. So a lot of you guys will be dating out next week. Either dating out or just going out, but dating very strong because you got 2 dating cards. Also, people will be wanting you have attention more next week. Like the vibe that you look good and people just want to talk to you. So yeah, just be aware about it. So you may notice people like staring at you in the public when you take a train or a bus. Let's go to tarot portion. Tarot, what we can predict into Virgo life next week? What we can predict into your life? Let's see. Okay, what is this? Stress about your money. First message is a lot of you guys stress too much about your money, but I feel like you don't need. It's just your own fear. Second of all, there's this person that kind of like either you ghost them or they ghost you. You're kind of stressing about this person and you finally decided to move away. 8 of Cups emotionally. Lack of messaging. What the hell? I'm not sure what it's talking about. Wow, what the hell? Why this is predicting something that very far away? Okay, I feel like, okay, this is gonna be a long reading. For the one that, remember I mentioned one that you guys thinking that this person that you're dealing is your twin flame, kind of thing that there won't be a union. It's picking up on energy by late spring, so that means next year. You're gonna meet someone, Queen of Cups. You're gonna be marrying that person, 4 of Wands. You will have a lot of what do you call that? Like the vibe is two piece in a pot. Yeah, they can be your friend, they can be your lovers, but it's picking up a specific time frame, which is end of spring, which means end of June next year. So yeah, for the one that dealing with someone, especially the one that I'm picking up, that you're thinking that that person is your twin flame or your twin flame is very strong, come up the vibe. They are not. Your long-term person is around end of spring kind of vibe. You're gonna meet. They're Queen of Cups, so very lovey-dovey kind of person. Also a big indication how you know you meet them is the connection between you two is like this. No resistance at all. It's just flow. I've been picking up this a lot also for a couple of signs. Yeah, you're gonna be marrying this person. You're gonna meet, either you're gonna meet them or the connection, or you're gonna meet them soon, but the connection gonna become strong by end of spring next year. Take it how it resonates with you. But a lot of you guys gonna meet someone very good. Okay, let's move on to Libra. Okay, what we can predict into Libra life next week? What What we can predict into Libra life next week. Oh, that last Virgo kind of like take me a bit to interpret it, but it's a good message for the Virgo. Money. Oh, I like that. You're gonna get extra money that you're not expecting. Sudden wealth. It's quite substantial. You're not expecting this money, so if this money suddenly come into your lap, good. Delay of your move, for the one that planning to move, there will be a delay, a short delay, not the long delay, 1 to 2 month kind of delay. Your person gonna be holding back messaging with you next week. I feel like the connection is somewhat there, but not fully solid yet. Your person gonna be playing a bit mind game next week, like holding back message from you. Also next week there will be some sort of small expenditure. I mean, who doesn't have that, right? Especially if related with your travel. If you're planning for travel, maybe they increase the air ticket suddenly, or the hotel, something about that. So, but I'm seeing it's just a small minor, maybe the insurance or something around that. Okay, last message is things become more balanced between you and your family and with your child. Like if in the past there is some sort of like bitter salty feeling with your family or your child, that's gonna become better next week. You make money. Okay, this picking up on Libra that making decent money. Privileged person is someone that make quite decent money, but you're concerned about this. That means is, for me, either you had some unnecessary fear about you're gonna become poor, or you make money but every month you break even. So there will be a concern around that, the energy. So take it which one is applied for you. I mean, if you're concerned about why you break even every month, like you don't have any spare, it's time for you to scrutinize your finance. And for the one that period you actually have making decent money, you save, but you had some sort of fear about being poor, I feel it's just in your own head. So maybe, I'm not sure what kind of trauma you have, so you may need to face that fear. Okay, let's do your mirror. Okay, mirror, what we can predict into Libra life next week. What we can predict into Libra life next week. Spiritual growth. You're gonna fight your friend, especially the young. There will be a fight between you and your friend, the young person, but by that fight, right, while that fallout with your friend, that actually gonna improve your spiritual or your wisdom. I feel like normal fallout is gonna become fixed soon. Also, some of you may meet this mature person. They immediately want to commit towards you. They like how you look. They're going to adore you also, like the type that giving you a lot of attention. This mature person, very caring. They want to commit. Freedom reverse. Why is this? Okay, some of you may go into long-term commitment, but you're gonna decided to still living separate, not moving in together. Yeah, because you feel like it doesn't make sense to move in together at this point, but you're gonna solidify your commitment, union. So not sure why you need to know that. Okay, I'm thirsty. Alright, let's do your tarot portion. For Libra, what we can predict next week. What's coming up into Libra life next week? Oops, that's top. Okay, what is this? Ending of... Are you gonna cut someone that play too much mind game? You're gonna back off, ending, very parent energy of ending, backing off, cutting people. These people play a hella mind games. You're gonna cut them. You also don't have confidence that this person gonna offer you love, or you have a new beginning with them. So even if you have a new beginning, you don't have a confidence that it can be long term. So you decided, okay, time to go. What else? You're gonna be healing next week, mainly. So the energy of healing, yeah. For the one that gonna be healing or wanting to heal, that's gonna be a successful healing. Finally, closure. Anything about your work? Work is moving slow next week. Lack of success, but it's moving slow. Lack of success. You're gonna stick in on that work situation for the time being. Even though lack of success, lack of progress. But I feel like I need to tell you guys, it's not about no progress, it's just slow progress, because this guy moves very slow. About money. Money is growing, nice. If you experience some sort of losses, you get over that losses. That means indicating you're gonna make some of the losses back. Some of you even all the losses back. Because I asked money, and this is the first card, is damn good card. Basically, this is the vibe of whatever you touch turn to gold kind of vibe. So use that energy next week to your own advantage. Alright, Scorpio now. Oof, one more sign after Scorpio. Let's put that. Okay, almost done. It's come a long way also. Scorpio, what we can predict next week for you guys. What we can predict for Scorpio. Money from work. So this usually indicating extra shift, OT. Money from your work, extra shift, OT. You got concern about. A lot of you actually have some sort of concern on how you can become wealthy. So the vibe that I'm getting is a lot of you have a concern that you want to retire early. So you're gonna be start observing or start learning or figuring out how to achieve that next week. Lack of messaging from this idiot, but you're not concerned about it. I feel like this person that lack of messaging from this person, I feel like you got somewhat connection with this, is legit. They doing something with their work or something about their health situation. So yeah, so it's not their way of playing mind games. For the one that keep having a delay into your move, I'm seeing that delay gonna be there until end of the year. So it's kind of be like quite long delay. Not sure why I'm picking up on that. Lack of success, but the vibe that I'm getting, your boss kind of like see you as the main person. Your colleague also look up on you, but lack of success, because this come up reverse. So I'm predicting there will be some sort of situation around your work that actually happen for good, like that it's not successful, that actually because of that lack of success bring you up. So it's a good thing. Last message. Some of you actually stress about not having a relationship or a long-term relationship, but it's predicting that stress only for a while. So that's picking up, that's hinting that in about 1 or 2 months a lot of you guys gonna be in a relationship, long-term one, not just a short term. Okay, let's go with your Amira. Amira, what we can predict into Scorpio life next week? What we can predict into Scorpio life next week? Oops. You're gonna be meeting with someone that they're gonna act not like their age. So either they are young but very mature, or they're a mature person age-wise but they act like immature idiot. So I'm not sure what's the context of this. I don't like that. So yeah, next week you guys gonna be meeting that kind of person. They have their option open. Also be careful, this person, either they're gonna make people around your house or your home gossip about your connection with this person. Not sure why I'm picking up on that. So be careful when dealing with this person. Probably they already got some sort of bad reputation. Yeah, they're not the true love. They're not true love. So short term. So you already know. Yeah. So if you meet with this person, either they are old, mature, but they act immature, or it's the reverse. I feel like probably they are quite mature in the age wise, but they act immature because they like to have an open relationship. They like to have option. So be careful, they may already have some sort of bad reputation around your neighborhood. Okay, what else that we can predict? Lack of union. Yeah, we know short term. And for the one that's still dealing with this past life, either with hinting you need to release control from that person, you need to break free from that person, or this indicating next week you're gonna be able to break free from this person, and soon after that you're gonna meet a new person, new love, but not next week. That new love, they're mature, dark skin, like to do work. So how you know you're a good person, right? They're not young. They somewhat get some maturity. They're dark skin, a bit obsessed about their work. One more card to identify this person. Can be a divorcee. So that's it. Just be mindful next week when you're dealing with people. There is people coming towards you with the energy of wanting to have option. Don't be anyone option. Okay, let's move on to your tarot portion. What we can predict into Scorpio life next week. Yeah, a lot of you guys gonna be single next week. Some of you guys will be backing away from any connection, new connection, old connection. You're gonna be backing away. Yeah, you just want to be single. You feel like a relationship is too much burden for you at this moment. But at the same time, then you also want to commit. You want a relationship. So kind of like duality next week. Nine of Pentacles upright, Nine of Cups reverse. Some of you feel like you keep meeting a person that is not up to your standard also. But the main story I'm picking up is a lot of you guys feel like relationship gonna slow you down or be going to burden you. It's the advice that's dealing with this. Okay, your advice is use your intuition. See, I feel like a lot of you guys don't use your intuition. It's picking up that you actually gonna have some sort of increase in your finance. 3 of Pentacles upright, 5 of Pentacles reverse. That's indicating quite substantial increase. So I feel like this is the time for you to do money wise rather than love wise. So use your own intuition to assess what thing you need to pursue. Yeah, next week you're gonna be disengaging from people. You feel like people only bring drama also. Yeah, you kind of like Anything else that they need to know? So there is one idiot that wanting to have a second chance with you. The connection never fully closed last time. So they're gonna make an attempt to come back into your life, checking on how you doing. It's kind of one-sided in the past. Some of you also feel like they need to apologize towards you. So I expect that idiot try to make an attempt, text you. Okay, Sagittarius then. Last time. Ooh, Sagittarius. What we can predict into Sagittarius life next week? What we can predict into Sagittarius life next week? You're expecting someone to come back into your life. This someone is actually that you kind of like break away, or either you break away or you having a fallout, or in the past you kind of like casually going out with them but you don't go out anymore. So you have some sort of expectation that they're gonna come back into your life. Okay, I think you're right. Yes, they're gonna come back. They're gonna make an attempt. Even for some of you, they're gonna ask you out. So I'm not sure whether this is your intuition talking, or you already know that this person like to do this, like disappear then come back, disappear then come back. So yeah, for some of you, they even ask you out next week. Oh, you're overcoming your financial. Oh, I like, but not next week. In about three months, you're going to overcome your financial situation, especially the one that just moved or recently moved. Then that move kind of drain your bank. In the next 3 months, you're gonna start feeling that bank account back. Not sure why I'm getting that. Okay, for the one that in good connection, expect your person asking you for the next step. I just put it very simple. Next step is whatever next step you are currently in. Also, you're gonna be improve. You're gonna be your connection or your relationship with this person, family or friend, gonna be improved. Gonna become better, basically. That's a good message. It's picking up also in for Sagittarius that in good connection, somewhat committed relationship, lack of concern next week. Not sure what's the context of lack of concern. Some of you is lack of concern because you can going to delay buying something that is expensive. You're gonna postpone something. You're gonna postpone buying something that you're expecting there will be a concern from your person, but there is no concern. Okay, that's odd message, but yeah, take it how you apply towards you. That's an odd message. Okay, let's go your Amira now. Amira, what we can predict into Sagittarius life next week only. What we can predict into your life, Sagittarius, next week. Oh, I'm starting to feel tired. Okay. There is this person, they come up as somewhat mature, fair skin, white skin, they want to commit towards you. Somewhat mature. They want to commit. Okay, well then what's the significance of this commitment? Yeah, you're gonna feel like they want to commit. You're gonna feel that, but next week I'm feeling like they haven't expressed that, or they may express that but through texting, like they're indicating or giving a hint. This person quite successful, giving a boss energy vibe, somewhat fair skin, Some of you guys, they're white skin. For some of you guys, there's a fair skin. Yeah, it's a person that already in your life. So expect that. Be careful around your work. People may, see, the moment I say work, I pull work. People may appear as not as genuine that you interpret them. So be careful with what you speak or what you share with your colleague. Especially the one that just moved. Not sure why I'm picking up on that. Young, okay. And for the one that dealing with young person, the identification of this connection, they kinda immature. That's one. Second, they're local, they're nearby towards you. You're gonna be freeing yourself from that person. Not sure what it's talking about. It's like you probably in the past kind of like being stuck with this person, but next week the energy is like you're not stuck anymore. Yeah, be careful about your work, especially the one that just moved. People may not appear as genuine as what you think. You may think they're genuine, but they're not. So watch out on what you share or what you talk with them. Not sure why I feel like I need to keep emphasizing that. Okay, tarot wise for Sagittarius, what we can predict into their life next week. You're gonna give up. Give up on what? You're gonna give up. Give up on? I feel like you keep waiting for a new beginning with this person. You keep waiting for the love offer. It never happened. You're gonna give up. Okay. What's the continuation after you give up? That's quite interesting. You're gonna be get over them. You're not stressed about them. Yeah, that connection not gonna progress to anything. So I think like that's the correct way of you giving up. Okay, what else coming up into your life? You're kind of pessimistic about your money. See, the funny thing, right? You're kind of pessimistic about your money situation. Like you don't have any confidence that you can have this long-term stability financially wise. But look what the outcome is. So I feel like that pessimism is just negative energy, so you need to change it into more positive way. And don't be afraid that you think like you cannot have this long-term stability. Yes, you can. You'll be working hard next week, focusing too much energy into your work. But the good thing is in your work there is no drama, no office politics also, so it's quite nice. You also, for the one that feel disconnected with your work, you're gonna have some sort of renewal of feeling like this is something you want to do for quite long term. Yeah, do that. I mean, for the one that next week feel like you need to invest more energy into your work, yes, do that. And I'm seeing a lot of you gonna have some sort of rekindling of passion. By you actually having that, right, what you don't see is in the future you're gonna have this. This is usually a long-term opportunity, very big one. So you keep doing that. Invest your energy into your work. What else? Last message before we close it off. Also, be a bit more risk taker into your work. That's actually how your boss see that you actually quite want to invest long term in this workspace. Not sure why I need to say that. Yeah, be a bit more risk taker into your work. Even though time to time you feel like, oh, this kind of risky to do that, but I feel like go for it. That's how actually your boss gonna think that, oh, you actually invested in this current work situation. Also take proper rest next week. I feel like next week is quite busy for you. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Hope this helps you guys to navigate the rest of this next week. If it does, please do share, like, and subscribe so others also can hear and see this message. Alright, thank you all for watching. I see you guys in the next video. Bye y'all.